Greetings, YouTube. How you doing? It's the Groggy Trucker. It is Sunday. Crap, it's only about, 3:49 p.m. Eastern Time. Man, I got a long time to wait. I am at I'm close to Carlisle, Pennsylvania. I'm at a service area off of the turnpike, and I'm shut down for the day. Because this load I'm on doesn't deliver until, that's the next one. I cannot deliver it until tomorrow, period. Kind of funny story. I called the receiver, and the receiving office hung up on me twice. I mean, they literally picked up the phone and hung it up after I went to the secretary. They sent me to receiving, and I literally heard them pick up the phone and hang it back up, and I heard voices in the background when they picked it up and hung it back up. Call over. Twice they did this, so I called on-call dispatch, and I said to the girl, this is Greg and 162-535, because the truck number is always the first thing they want to know, so they know who they're talking about. They punch in your number and pull up who it is and all that. And I said, I have a question about this load, QT14481. Question about the delivery time. And she interrupted me by saying, you can deliver that load anytime tomorrow, sir. I'm like, that's great, but what I want to know is if I can deliver it today. No. Absolutely no delivering it today. I'm about 60 miles away. It's not even 4 o'clock Eastern time, which for most of you that means it's, not even 3 o'clock yet. PM. And I cannot deliver this load until tomorrow. Anytime tomorrow, anytime after midnight, I can deliver this load, but I cannot deliver it before that. Well, fuck. So, at the time, I was about 166 miles away, and I'm like, well, I could get there in 3 hours, but I'm not going to do that. Decided to roll down here because I looked up where the service areas were, and they're not really clear on the Trucker Path app that I use, but you can find them with a little searching. I had to turn on some generic truck stops to get it to work. But yeah. So while I'm rolling down towards this service area that I decided to stop for the night, I get the 4 messages telling me I got a new load. Now, technically, only 2 of the messages are important: the origin and the destination of the load. The other messages are just bullshit. One of them will be a suggested trip plan, which nobody pays any attention to, because it's computer-generated bullshit. Right? Wait until this exact time, do your pre-trip for 15 minutes, drive 7 hours and 45 minutes to exhaust your 8-hour limit, take a 30-minute break, drive the rest of the way to your 11-hour limit. Absolutely zero stoppage whatsoever planned in. The only time you stop is either when your 8-hour break has come up and you drive until you hit that mark for your 8 hours. You don't stop at all. You can't even stop to piss if you follow that plan. I'm not going to do it. Nobody does it. I don't even know why they include it. But, they do. I suppose somebody somewhere finds it useful. I can't imagine how. But somebody must. Maybe they take that time and fluff in a little bit of more time to account for the breaks they're going to take, and I don't know. But the 4th message, it was actually the second message of the 4, but, I knew what three of them were. The fourth one was the one that I didn't know what it was. That one is telling me that this is a high value load, and I cannot stop for the first 200 miles after leaving the shipper at all, for any reason other than the scale. Now, last time I got a high value load, I went about 50 miles and then stopped for a scale, and I also took a 30-minute break. I'm not going to be able to do that this time. I'm going to have to drive the 200 miles down the road, and then I'll take my 30-minute break. One of the interesting things about this load, going from, I'm delivering in Bethel, Pennsylvania at 21 Martha Drive. Then I'm picking up in Bethel, Pennsylvania at 41 Martha Drive. So I'm dropping off and going over 2 blocks and picking up. It's an exact pickup time, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning Eastern time, and an exact drop off at 8 a.m. tomorrow, or sorry, the 31st. Yeah, 8 a.m. the 31st for a live unload. So I'll have to get close, plan out, get my 10-hour break, and then go on in. It's just under 500 miles, so it's not a bad load, but it could be so much better. I do have home time coming up. I have already put in a request to be home on the 3rd. I would have said the 4th, but I wanted to be home on the 3rd and take the 4th and the 5th off. I would have said be home on the 4th, but my driver DM told me that they have until 23:53 at night, just military time, 11:59 p.m., to get me home on the 3rd, on the day I request. So I always request the day before. My request is in the system. How I'm getting from North Carolina on the 31st to Port Byron, Illinois on the 3rd, I don't know. Hopefully I'm not under a load when I get there. Maybe I will be, who knows. But, yeah, I'll be coming home soon. Alright, I'm going to get off of here and screw around, waste some time. I'll probably be pulling out of here about 6:30 in the morning. Maybe 6. Yeah, probably more like 6 o'clock in the morning. Just to make sure I get there, deliver, and get to the next one. If I'm early picking up, they might make me sit and wait. But if they do that, I'll sit off duty and just kind of chill for an hour. That'll at least reset my 8-hour clock, and won't do much good for my 14-hour clock, but who the hell cares? So yeah, anyways, that's what I'm doing today and tomorrow. Alright, YouTube, I'll talk to you later. Bye.